Yes. Sweet.
Good morning from Chihuahua.
So this past weekend we were in Coyame, Chihuahua, celebrating their annual Festival Patronales. And today we come to you from the Centro Histórico de Ciudad de Chihuahua, the very beautiful center of downtown.
And that it is.
Guys, we are already blown away by how beautiful this place is, and we haven't even actually started visiting any of the actual sites.
Yeah, the architecture here is incredible.
Just standing here, you're just blown away by all the colonial style buildings and the birds, the people. It just seems like the number one thing you need to do when you come to Chihuahua. So we picked up a little information packet there at the information center, and there's tons of things you can do from here. They run some tours. We're gonna jump on a little trolley later.
The trolley actually takes you to various spots around the center, and we're hoping to utilize that. Yeah.
So we missed the first one. The next one runs at 11:30, which isn't actually on the schedule. The guy told us there's one at 11:30.
Yeah.
So we're gonna try to catch that one.
So we have about an hour before the trolley gets here, so we're just gonna take this time to show you things around this little placita, and we're gonna start with what we think is the most beautiful piece of architecture here. Ready? Wow.
Wow, seriously. I just want to get a sandwich, sit on a ledge, and watch the birds fly around, but not give them my sandwich.
That sounds so good.
Literally just people feeding the pigeons, enjoying their day, taking their strolls. Such a peaceful little area to just enjoy yourself for a moment.
But we're actually a little short on time because we have to catch the trolley that's gonna take us to see some of the sights in the area. So let's go do that.
Let's go get on the trolley. We're late for a very important date. Oh,
We can see the trolley, but I think it's gonna leave us.
I think you already started their tour. Please don't leave us. Espíranos.
And I think there's only a set amount of seats. I think it's 19.
Ain't nobody on the train, that's
Oh.
for sure.
There it is, no one's there.
Para el taromano,
Sí.
¿ya saben en qué consiste y todo?
No exactamente.
Ok, bueno,
Okay.
es aquí en el centro histórico, pasan por 15 puntos de interés y el día de hoy vamos al Museo de la Revolución, que fue casa de Pancho Villa, y al Palacio de Gobierno.
100?
Sí.
So we're gonna go ahead and jump on the trolley. You buy the ticket right in front of where the trolley is stationed outside, 100 per person. And today we're going to the Museo de Revolución, so Revolutionary Museum. Cool. There's that. Got ourselves our tickets.
So we actually had no idea that it was an actual tour. We thought it was just kind of like a hop-on, hop-off thing.
Like sightseeing train,
Yeah.
but it's a tour.
Yeah, so they take you to a bunch of different spots. This particular tour actually takes us to the museum that I wanted to visit, which is the Revolution Museum of Pancho Villa.
That's like the reason we actually jumped on this train in the first place, because we read that it takes you to this museum, but then we found out that the tour only runs certain times to the museum, so we got super lucky.
Yeah, it's a good one, I think.
Yeah, so we're excited. There's multiple points. I think it hits 15 points of interest. So we will update you as we get there, because we're not even 100% sure where we're going.
So you're basically taking this tour with us and experiencing it at the same time we are.
Because we have no idea what to expect. Except it's a really nice trolley. So I think it's a total of 19 seats on each trolley cart. So this one is about to leave, and we're basically almost full.
Amigos, buenos días a todos.
And we're starting.
Yo soy Alejandro, voy a hacer su guía en este paseo que vamos a dar por el centro histórico de la ciudad de Chihuahua. Y vamos a hacer dos escalas, una de ellas en la casa de Pancho Villa, que es el Museo Histórico de la Revolución Mexicana, y otro más en el Palacio de Gobierno del Estado. El recorrido en total va a durar aproximadamente unas 2 horas, ¿sí? ¿De dónde nos dices?
El Paso
¿De qué parte?
El Paso.
Paso, ok. Estos son de Juárez. Ciudad de México. Ciudad de México.
Nuevo México.
Ah, Nuevo México. Ah, ok. Ok, Viejo México, Nuevo México. Bueno, bienvenidos, muchachos.
So great.
This guy's great.
Yeah, so introductions, guys. It's an international train.
Muy bien.
Yeah,
Bueno.
from
¿Se
everywhere.
escucha bien atrás, muchachos? Sí. Como restaurantes, oficinas, cantinas, bares, y yo sé que ustedes no saben qué es eso.
So we have arrived at the Histórico Museo de Casa de Pancho Villa, but you cannot record inside, so we cannot take you with us, but I'm gonna say this has already been totally worth it. So far it's been really great and I'm totally recommending it because the banter on the train's been great. The information we're getting is really interesting. Unfortunately, we can't take you inside, but we will tell you all about it as soon as we get out, or as much as we can share about it in words as we can. So we're gonna go buy our ticket. It is an extra 10 pesos, but that's like cents. So totally affordable, guys. I'm excited to get some information about Pancho Villa's house. So let's go. Guys, that was so interesting. Like, I learned a lot just about Pancho Villa, which is not his original name, actually. It was changed for the revolution. But tons of history about him, his wives, multiple wives, 25 wives, guys, over 300 children, how he invaded New Mexico at one point. You learn about his impact, specifically on Chihuahua, on the war, of course, and then how he was assassinated in his car, and it was planned by the government. Crazy. You learn about the Mexican Revolution in school, but it was really interesting to just like get a refresher and actually learn more personal information about Pancho Villa, Francisco Villa. So yeah, tons of information, guys, really worth checking out. We're gonna go ahead and hop back on the trolley and move on to the next point. This trip is broken up by 2 stops. So this was the first one, and then right in the middle, we're gonna be taken to a local market. So I think that's where we're headed to next, where they sell local goods, and yeah, we'll go ahead and do some little shopping there, maybe. Which of course, we always get suckered into shopping and we buy things we don't need, but we're supporting the economy. We're gonna go ahead and jump on the trolley and continue on, guys.
So we've arrived at Casa Terrazas, and he was just mentioning that this is really unique because outside is like neoclassical architecture, and then when you go inside, it's like American type of architecture. So it's just like very eclectic. Anyway, inside they sell a bunch of local goods, even like sotol, machaca, things like that. So let's go check it out. The sotol tasting isn't over in Goyame. It continues here in Chihuahua.
El sotol en sí el sotol.
Este es natural, pero hay de coco, de miel.
Lo puedo combinar uno con café, de hecho, algo así, ¿verdad?
Sí, de hecho hay sabor café.
This sort of reminds me of Bailey's. Like, I could totally put this in my coffee in the morning. The crema de sotol. I like it. I'll have hers too. I'm a fan.
A little snack. Snack for the road. Which is the governor's palace.
And this is our second stop.
This is insane. Who would think? Like, I'm so impressed with all this architecture. Like, who would have thought Chihuahua has such beautiful monuments? Okay, just give me more information.
Y este punto fue cuando llegaron en el 23 de abril de 1800. Hidalgo y los insurgentes, no solamente economía.
Guys, we're getting such a great history lesson today. So we're here in the governor's mansion. This place is pretty symbolic because actually right behind me, this mural symbolizes where Miguel Hidalgo was actually executed. He played a huge part in the fight for Mexico's independence. Guys, I'm just super wowed at the moment by everything here. So we're actually getting left behind, so let's go ahead and go fast. So not only did they shoot him straight in the heart, they chopped off his head in this placita.
Un placer, ¿eh? Qué bueno.
Felicidades, excelente,
Qué bueno que muchos.
¿También ofrecen el tour en inglés o no?
Sí, también tenemos recorridos en inglés.
Okay.
Pero eso hay que solicitarlo con más tiempo de anticipación.
Man, that was such a cool little tour.
What a nice surprise. Totally worth it. And it was only $5, less than $5 actually. You get tons of information. We learned about the Mexican War for Independence, the Revolutionary War. So much information there, guys. Like, we didn't even realize how much history Chihuahua has and what a strong role it played in the growth of Mexico as a nation. So we're super impressed and we're so glad we did it. So they do offer these tours in English. The one we took was of course in Spanish because it was last minute and that's what they offer here on the spot. So you do have to call them and set up a tour because they need to check with availability of guides and just have the tour ready for you because they don't offer them on the spot. So that's really great information.
Yeah, and it actually drops us off right where we left, and we are back here at the cathedral. It is way past lunch and we're starving. So we're gonna go get something to eat and we'll catch you guys in a little bit. Well guys, our short time in Chihuahua has come to an end. It was short, but we had a really great time and I think we got a lot out of it.
So we do need to call it a day early because we need to go home and pack because we have another day full of adventure tomorrow.
Because tomorrow we're gonna hop on El Chepe.
El Chepe is a train that actually departs from Chihuahua. So that's the original reason why we came to Chihuahua, but we're so glad we got to experience a full day of it.
We're really psyched about El Chepe and that's gonna be our next video, so be on the lookout for that. As for this video, we're gonna go ahead and call it a close here. If you enjoyed and found this video helpful, go ahead and give it a like.
Subscribe.
And hit that bell to receive notifications every time we post.
So we'll see you guys in the next one.
See ya.